Catherine, you said, I hope that I speak before grace, and now I don't know what to do. I thought about writing something out that I would read, but I'm legally blind and I always forget my glasses. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been taking notes this whole time. And one of the things that I do a lot is I embrace the moment. And I want to take a moment here to recognize I don't think I fully prepared for how powerful it is to be standing in front of you guys, how honored I am to be standing here as a doctor. It's truly humbling, and I'm not overcome so much that I can't say a few things, but this college and this campus and all the transitions it's been through are very important, and the fact that you guys have been witness to it this whole time. I remember coming back from tour, this would have been 2011 or 2012, and my dad, Sparky's a sign maker, he goes, I've got this job at Champlain College, we're just redoing all the signs, and they're really making things happen over there. It's a really cool place. You gotta come check it out. And soon after that, one of my bandmates got an apartment right down the street from here, and lo and behold, I made a habit of wandering by the campus and enjoying the growing, changing, sprouting architecture, culture, and integrity that I started to see shining through the skyline of Burlington. I am overwhelmed by the body of people in front of me because you guys bring the spirit of this campus to life. Those buildings can be beautiful, and the grass can be green, and it can snow or not snow, and the lake can be gorgeous, but if there aren't people like you inhabiting a place like this, none of that matters. And I salute you, class of 2016. You guys are amazing. I want to know more about this guinea worm. I think that's kind of interesting. But I am a native Vermonter, and I'm somebody who always has taken pride in where I come from. Not because it's the coolest place in the world, which it is, but because it's growing and changing, and it's encouraging not just the entrepreneurial spirit, which I've spoken about many times in the press, but also an audacity. And this whole idea of the daring to live your life, daring to dream, not just recklessly and wildly and flailing like me doing this speech right now, but rather in a way where you all have come here. This school was built on the fact that you guys came knowing or having some focus, and all you needed to do was build the skills and hone the craft that you already felt passionate about. And I think this whole idea of the upside-down curriculum is kind of awesome. That's what it was referred to as yesterday. I'd never heard the term upside-down curriculum, but I can totally relate to the upside-down part. I'm into that. And so I'm not sure if everyone here knew exactly what they wanted to do when they came, but I saw the look on many of your faces as you came through the procession, and I saw not just a swelling sense of pride from all of you, but a determination that this world needs. It is desperate for it, and you guys are absolutely the best candidates to get out there and do what you need to do. Just share your story. And so thank you guys for looking so awesome as you walked by me, because that was another thing I wrote down in my notebook. Guinea worm, everybody looks super hot today. You do. I want to talk a little bit about accountability, and this is a lesson I've learned the hard way. I went to college after taking a year off because I wanted to work in Vermont painting houses and raising enough money, including the tuition that was supposed to pay for my first year of college, to make a record. And in that time, I constantly felt like I was a passenger on my own ship in some way. I wasn't necessarily driving it because there were expectations to go to college, there were expectations to settle down or get a job, or all these things that, for me, certainly weren't put upon me by my family because they're crazier than me, they're wild people. Sparky and Peggy are sitting here in the front row, glowing and kind of white-knuckling their way through this. But the expectation was something I had put upon myself, which is interesting coming from Vermont. I felt this obligation to some world at large to do the right thing. And for me, the closest thing to the right thing was to make music. But I never really held myself accountable for it. It was just this thing that was flowing through me. So when I released the record, and nobody cared, it was a really bad record too, by the way, I wasn't sad because I had never truly engaged in the process of owning it. And that pattern is not just a bad habit, it's something that we put on ourselves. And so every record I made after that, the goal was always to run away from the shadow of doubt that we all carry with us at times. And I've never felt more proud and less doubtful than I do now, having gone through a year of massive change. I decided, talking about accountability and ownership, to make a solo record this year after 13 years of touring with my amazing band, the Nocturnals. And in that parting of ways, I discovered some things about myself. I'm a risk taker. I'm a dreamer. I have a lot more integrity and power and life force inside me than I ever allowed myself to have. It was always just this chasing, never really owning it. And this year was a year of accountability. So standing in front of you all, you guys actually dropped the coins in the piggy bank. You earned your way through this. I'm just breezing in and getting a doctorate of fine arts, but you guys, I think you are the most accountable people I've ever hung out with. So congratulations for doing it the right way. So in closing, because speeches are supposed to have a beginning, middle, and end, and apparently I didn't write that down. I want to talk about community. The reason Vermont is the place it is, and that our pride swells from the inside out, is not because it's got beautiful mountains and there's awesome skiing and everybody's just way more attractive here than anywhere else. It's that there's a big fish in a small pond experience. And at dinner last night at the Lockman's house, which was absolutely amazing, I heard that almost 50% of the students who graduate will stay in Vermont and actually work their first jobs here. So I feel that's really amazing. I see you all as peers. I see you as the individuals I want to have guiding the future of the state of Vermont. And I hope that you will consider staying. There's no borders on this place saying you can't hang out. My mom's from Jersey, my dad's from Connecticut, but they are Vermonters. You are all Vermonters. This place is home forever. Congratulations, and thank you guys again for this amazing honor. Thanks for picking me.